Just 5 more minutes.
All right, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Well, this has happened to us now twice. So what we're going to do is I'm going to hand this over to Greg. Greg is going to go upstairs and talk to reception and tell them, hey, open
the door.
And I just told her, hey, we're leaving out of the garage. So I don't know. Maybe my Spanish isn't as good as I thought it was. All right, take it.
All right. Hey, John, you ready?
Oh, hey, is it time to go already? So since you got the camera on already, would you turn around and tell everybody what the plan is for the day? Because you already apparently have sent a list to Nicole saying what we're going to do today. So I'm excited to hear about it.
Well, we're starting off by, we've got to return this car that we borrowed. And of course, we ran all the gas out of it, running back and forth to ORL twice. So we've got to get gas. And some reason it got dirty outside, so we got to wash it. We got a tire that's low, so we got to check the tire. That's part of the things we got to do this morning. Then we also have, later on, we got to go to Pablo's parents' house to check the trunks. We've got some shopping to do, actually lots of shopping to do for the classes, for the teachers, supplies, do some internet work.
Yeah.
Have some lunch somewhere in there.
Sounds like a big one. Lleno, por favor. Ooh, this says wash here. Right.
It does.
No. Bring it around. There you go. So like right here, that says wash.
Ah.
Maybe we can get that done right here.
It looks like the tires repairs.
Come on.
Sí. Gas station attendant and salesperson.
That's right, man. She was pushing hard too. I told her I was like a foreign visitor.
Efectivo. 147.50, ¿ya? ¿Boleta factura?
Boleta está bien. So I told her I was from out of town, and she was like, "Well, that's all right. You still get whatever." So she was ready to roll.
So it looks like we don't have a washer here.
Yeah, no, the car wash, she says, hasn't worked in 2 years. So, I mean, well. Boleta. So every time you make any purchase, pretty much, they ask if you want like 2 different types of receipts. They call it boleta or factura. Boleta is just a printout of the purchase, whereas factura is a document that is sufficient to be able to turn in to the government for tax purposes, but we don't qualify. So I found this really nice little car wash and mobile services maintenance place. So they're gonna wash the car real good. He said since it's raining, we should only get a basic, which I was like, okay, man. So hey, tell me the truth and you'll get my business. This car was actually lent to me by a sweet young lady, a member of the church here, and she has been very kind on a couple of occasions to let me use her car. So one of the things is when she lent it to me, she said, hey, there's a little leak in one of the tires. You just kind of fill it up each day and all that. So I'm gonna see if they'll fix that tire. They have a little maintenance department here along with just the car wash itself. So pretty nice little business here. I'm kind of glad I found it. It was, in fact, we almost passed it because I couldn't recognize what it was from the street, but I'm glad we found this place. All right, so we're back at the mall and we are about to go check on our printing, but first, lunch. And you may be thinking to yourself, whoa, just wait a second, John. You were just getting the car cleaned and the tire fixed. Yes, but everything takes longer in Lima. You just getting anywhere, the traffic is terrible. It just takes a long time to get anywhere and do anything. And Greg's been dealing with an issue on his phone for what, 3 days now?
3 days.
3 days. And all the technicians at AT&T couldn't fix it, but guess who did? This guy. That's right. You recording me? So it's recording me because I got a new tool. Some might call it a toy, but it's a tool specifically for the new vlog. I didn't buy it before I left because, one, I wanted to make sure I could pull this off before I actually spent money on it. And so since it's going well, I do need to streamline a few things, and part of the issue is I'm having to use my phone to record things, and a lot of times I've been doing long recordings to get the footage, but I've looked for my phone and needed it, or there's just been kind of other issues that have come up that the phone isn't ideal for. Also, it's harder to kind of hold and I can't see myself, so I got trying to figure out how to use the new camera. So this may be the last clip that you see from my phone, and now it'll be going forward, it'll be this little tool used for that purpose. So let's go. Okay, so this is the new camera. So hopefully it's doing well and the audio sounds good. Pretty impressed with this little camera, so I like it a lot. Greg's got his microphone on, I've got mine, the same microphones we had, and they sync to this camera. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to get this one. So anyway, let's see if we can go check out our printing and see how we're coming. Greg needed a Starbucks. One of the benefits of this particular camera is being able to see what I'm recording, even when I'm recording myself. So that's huge. And so anyway, this should be fun. Greg's too busy to have fun right now. So every single year, I have had to print labels for the medicines. And so we give out roughly 8,000 to 9,000 prescriptions. That means printing every single one of those labels. And the greater part of the first 2 or 3 days of my job has been printing. And it's a hassle, and it's just sitting all day long, and it's just the least favorite part of my job. So we're outsourcing it. So we have got this printer to print those labels, and they'll be ready to go from the moment we step into the clinic for people to use. So that's pretty exciting, at least for me, that we've got that major, it's a pain point. It's one of those things that, and that's kind of like the whole year in preparing for these 2 campaigns that I'm doing this summer. It's one of the things that I've been trying to do, is trying to find those pain points and put a system in place to make that a little bit easier. So that's one of the things that we're trying to do here. Is the pharmacy isn't going to be waiting on me to get stuff printed. Oftentimes they'll give me 6 different medicines that they need labels for at one time, and it creates pressure points. So this is an effort to kind of relieve some of those strains on the campaign so that we can efficiently open sooner and hopefully more organized. We'll see. So in true fashion, when you come to, these places like this printing place, they're not set up necessarily for efficiency. And so they may tell you, the day that you want it, which we wanted it on Tuesday, but it'll be Wednesday, which is pretty typical. Would you agree, Greg?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much every time. Whatever they tell you it's gonna be, just guarantee an extra 24 hours. You just gotta leave yourself some breathing room, which is a good thing that we did, and we always try to do. So that's why one of the things that we do first and foremost is to get the printing done, because we know it takes a long time, and we know they're gonna tell us one thing, and it's not gonna be ready until later than what they told us. So just as an FYI, these are lessons long learned over many years of cutting it super close. We've never not had it, but we've oftentimes been at the, as they say, the 11th hour, and waiting on things that we really needed for the campaign. So anyway, we are off to go to Pablo's parents' house, and we're gonna go check on all of the equipment and all of the supplies that have been packaged and ready to go to get onto the truck on Friday to send down for the campaign. That includes all of our medicines, all of the cook materials and instruments, all of our bins that hold the different things that the doctors and nurses and pharmacy need. So all of that is packed up, ready to go. We're just gonna go lay our eyes on it and see how it goes.
Hola, John.
¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal?
Buenas tardes.
Papi, ¿qué tal?
Hola, ¿qué tal? John, ¿cómo estamos? Adelante.
Gracias, bienvenido.
Gracias, amigo. Gracias. Estábamos afilando cuchillos.
Wow.
Ya está para la cocinera, ¿ya? ¿Está lista?
Ah, listos son.
Ya estamos ya.
So what we just saw is they were just finishing up having all of these knives sharpened. So getting ready for the campaign, getting all the cook stuff. So this is all of the things that it takes to have a campaign. And this family does such an amazing job taking care of everything and storing it. That's above and beyond what I can imagine anybody would want to do.
Guará, no hay afiladores, no hay. Acá justo pasa.
¿Dónde se atendían?
Sí. Sí, todos estos carpas ya está.
Acá es esto.
Acá está.
Sí, todo esto. ¿No? Todo esto. No, voy. Ciérralo. Falta tarrajera. Falta dos, de hecho.
Sí, está bien.
Poco a poco.
Poco a poco.
El principal era esto.
Sí.
La base. Para tarrajear cobra $1.70 soles, ¿no? ¿Cuánto? 70, 80 soles por metro. Muy caro así. Y acá está más trae caro.
I just got out of the car and like a whole piece of trim came off. But he made it look like it's happened lots of times before. So we are back at our hotel and it's towards the end of the day. We're probably just gonna, we're both worn out. I know I've been going to bed at like midnight, getting up at like 6 a.m. every day. I think we're gonna try to take advantage of some downtime tonight. I've got a little bit of work I gotta do, but it's all coming together. So we're gonna compile a shopping list so that maybe tomorrow we can get a lot of shopping done. And then there's 2 people that I want to meet with this week regarding future campaigns. So here's to hoping. See ya.